Welcome back, everybody, to the Western Carolina Catamounts Teambuilder Dynasty here on the Franchise Gurus channel. Today, we're going to get through 3 games, simulating 2, playing 1. Currently, we are 0-3, not looking too hot. Starting off with a game against the Temple Owls, who are currently 1-2, not doing too much better, but they are a noticeably better team. That is a game that we certainly should lose at home in conference, but it's not going to happen. Last episode, we played our home opener, lost to Cincinnati, got killed by Cincinnati, to be fair, and then lost to Ohio State, got killed by them, obviously, but we're doing really well in recruiting. 3-star quarterback Terrell Horton is basically a lock to come here. Remember, we do have recruiting restrictions. We can only go after 2 3-stars. Obviously, we're going to get Horton, and then the other one, Joe Johnson, currently a tough battle with Old Dominion. He is a 69 overall athlete, nice. Also got a few other talented players in here. Jason D'Angelis at tackle should commit very soon. We're only allowed to go after 8 2-stars as well, so just keep that in mind. And then we can go after as many 1-stars as we want. These guys aren't too special, but they do have upside down the line and could eventually be decent starters when they are juniors and seniors. So I'm pretty happy considering the restrictions that this team has. I think we're doing a pretty good job with finding talent and getting guys who can be big pieces in our future. Obviously, especially Horton, who I don't think I'm going to start next year. I think we're probably going to let Jack Jackson continue to start next year. But after that, when he's a redshirt freshman, expect Terrell Horton, Season 3, to be the starting quarterback. So we'd simulate the Temple game, and we lost 41-3. I mean, we can't really be all that surprised, to be honest. Jack Jackson, not all that special running the ball. Devonta Ingram did not do a whole lot. His longest run of the day was for 4 yards. Yeah, this team just sucks. Tupu, though, 6 assisted tackles. That's a lot. We got to the quarterback. 2 sacks for McCorkle. 2 sacks for a couple other guys. So 4 sacks as a team. That's not bad. Temple's offensive line isn't awful. They have Matt Hennessy, a center who's probably going to be a 2nd or 3rd round pick. So I suppose the pass rush could have been worse. As now, returning home to take on the University of Virginia, the Cavaliers, who were ranked last week but lost and have fallen out of the rankings. They have a few really good players on this team. Bryce Hall should be a 2nd or 3rd round pick. And then an interesting offense, dynamic quarterback Bryce Perkins, along with the most underrated receiving duo in the country in Joe Reed and Hassis Dubois. Welcome to E.J. Whitmore Stadium as the 0-4 Western Carolina Catamounts going to take on the Virginia Cavaliers. Heads wins, believe it or not, even though tails never fails. And Virginia will start this game on defense. So here's the Western Carolina offense. Jack Jackson on 2nd down, airing it out, and that one would be caught by Laxton Holloway for a nice 1st down. And if the Catamounts can play well early, then shoot, maybe this team has a chance to win. Handoff now for Devonta Ingram. He's going backwards for a loss of 4. Had nowhere to go. Immediately wrapped up. Excellent play right there. Now a 2nd and 14. Next play here for the Catamount offense. Jackson scrambling like he's laid on a date. Launches a risky throw, and he threads the needle, and it's caught by freshman tight end Jacob Hill. 3rd and goal now. Jackson scrambling like he's laid on a date, and he will run it himself for a Western Carolina touchdown, and the Catamounts will start this game off 7-0. So here's the senior, Bryce Perkins. He can do some damage with his legs and in the air. There is Hassis Dubois with the nice 1st down play, as he should probably be a day 3 pick. He'll be good value. And then here's Dubois again on the catch, and he will bring it to the 1. Hassis Dubois absolutely burned Deshaun Baxton. Now 1st and goal for 1. Perkins, short pass, and that will be caught by Tavares Kelly Jr. for the touchdown, and this game is now tied up at 7. Here returns Western Carolina. Jackson's pass is intercepted. Pass for Blunt, because I smell weed, and he's getting high after that one. Touchdown on the pick 6 for Joey Blunt, 420 blazing, and now it is 14-7. Here returns Western Carolina offense after the turnover. Jackson on 2nd and 4. Pass is tipped and caught by Devonta Ingram, who's going backwards for a loss of 2. So now it is a 3rd and 6 here for the Catamounts. Jackson under a ton of pressure. There are like 4 defenders in the backfield, and he would eventually be sacked. So now Virginia gets it back. Here is PK Kier on the run. Breaks the tackle from Howerton, then breaks the tackle from Corey Agnew. And that's a really nice run for the Cavaliers. Now 3rd down from about the 20. Bryce Perkins, nice pass over to Tavares Kelly, who will make the catch for a 1st down. And then 1st and goal handoff for P.K. Kier, who finds the end zone. That's a Virginia touchdown. They will make the lead now 21-10. Here returns for Western Carolina offense late here in the first half. Jackson, nice pass for Danye Bonner for the 1st down. And now it is 4th and 7. Late in the first half, you'd think that Western Carolina would go for the points, but they don't think Francisco Maris has the leg to make a kick from there. So they're going to go for it. Laxton Holloway makes the tough catch, and now here comes at the field goal unit. Francisco Maris will make it, and it is 21-10 as we advance now to half number 2. Perkins with it on 3rd and 6. Under pressure, and he is sacked by Corey Agnew. And that will force a punt for Virginia. Western Carolina has it back. 2nd and 5. Here is Jack Jackson. Under more pressure, he is sacked again. This Western Carolina offense, or at least for offensive line, has been a train wreck. Now 3rd and 12. Jackson actually has time to throw it, and he will capitalize. Laxton Holloway, more wide open than McDonald's drive-thru at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's a 1st down for Western Carolina. Now 4th down, once again, they don't have anything to lose. Might as well go for it. As Jackson is going to send it for the heavens into the end zone. You yeet, you win. Or in that case, you don't win. It is overthrown, trying to get it to Arturo Marsh. Still 21-10. There is Cowley with a nice play, getting it inside the 5. 1st and goal, Virginia going to try to punch it in. Handoff for P.K. Kier, his 2nd score of the day, and it is now 28-10. 3-possession game. And, at this point, Western Carolina is essentially playing for pride, down by 3 scores, not looking good. As on 1st down, Jackson would be sacked. Now a 2nd and 21. I assume we're probably just going to see some yeets here as Jackson, he'd be picked off. Excellent coverage by Grant. He was trying to get it to Arturo Marsh, but instead it's going to be picked off. Bad pass, and Virginia has a chance to extend their lead even more. And off for P.K. Kier. He breaks the tackle from Ashton. Absolutely manhandles that next defender. And now it's 3rd and 8, almost 3rd and goal, essentially, at the 8. As Bryce Perkins going to scramble, and he finds Tavares Kelly, and that's a touchdown. Did he get in? It's awfully close. His body wasn't in, but ball, or maybe one body part, might have crossed the line. And now it's 35-10. Not looking good for the Catamounts as Danye Bonner makes the play. 4th and 7, might as well have some fun and fake the punt as Eddie Weber will get the 1st down. He throws it to the freshman cornerback, Kareem Yu, and this drive will keep going for Western Carolina. Here's Jackson scrambling with it, and he will get it to Danye Bonner, who gets it inside the 20 to about the 15. Now a 2nd down. Can Western Carolina make this score look a little bit better? No, they won't, as Zandier with the interception, and he's actually going to have a nice return. Eventually caught by the offensive lineman O'Brien, a little bit past the 40. But that's how this game ends. 35-10 is your final. I mean, you can't expect this Western Carolina team to win all 5 games. They haven't played great. I mean, to be fair, that South Carolina game on opening day, that was pretty close. But other than that, we've seen 4 straight blowouts. Jackson with 3 picks. Not his best day. The run game was never really on. Devontae Ingram was pretty quiet once again. Danye Bonner and Laxton Holloway both played well. They were bright spots for this offense. But other than that, the offense really was not special by any means. The pass blocking only allowed 3 sacks. It feels like the offensive line played worse, though. And then defensively, Corey Agnew with a sack. He was solid. But the team didn't force any turnovers. Didn't really send a whole lot of pressure. So all around, just not a great game from this squad. Not a whole lot of young players showed flashes. And then our next game, we would lose. We make it a little bit closer. 38-17 over UConn. So now we are 0-6. We got to go undefeated to keep our bowl bid alive. Devontae Ingram scores twice. Jacob Hill over the 100 yards mark. As I said, we got to go undefeated to keep the bowl bid alive. It's not going to happen. We're not going to make a bowl game this season. I would be dead shocked if that happened. So next episode, we're going to play another struggling team, the 1-4 University of South Florida Bulls. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, have a good one. Peace out. Deuces. Have a good one.
Hey, Coach. I know that your team is getting ready for a big night tonight, but I was wondering if you caught the football game today.
Yeah, I saw some of the game, and I know those guys are having a tough time right now, but I know that he can definitely turn their fortunes around. They just gotta believe.
Oh, yeah? I think so, too. I still have my faith in him. The question for you is, though, are you ready for the big night tonight?
Hey, I've been waiting for this day since I came onto campus this summer, and let me tell you, my guys are excited, and you know what? I'm pretty excited too. I can't wait to see what we have in store for this season. To the Ramsey Center, where we are getting ready to start Midnight Madness here at Western Carolina, as we are ready to gear up for our first season in this Western Carolina Dynasty. The team definitely struggled last year. We were 10-21 on the season, but there is some new hope here, some new stars ready to arise, and it should be a good one. One person that I do want to note is Coco Bomaye. He is the custom recruit on this Western Catamounts basketball team, and I couldn't change his height and weight. It wouldn't let me do that in the customization, so I just went ahead and give him a slight boost to his attributes instead. Nothing too crazy, but he is up to a 77 overall, and he will be a senior. He is in his senior year, but I also want to make sure that he was a starter, because I want to make sure our custom recruits get plenty of run in this first season.
But now it is time to get things underway here at the Ramsey Center. Our Midnight Madness scrimmage here between the purple and white team. Purple will be made consistently of starters, while the white team will start out with the bench players. And unfortunately, since these are duplicate squads, so you'll see a lot of duplicates here in this game, as our point guard actually makes the first basket for the white team. And I didn't think to auto-generate the rosters before I started a franchise Guru Dynasty for basketballs. Bomaye just lays a nice slam dunk. That dude is extremely fast on our team, and with his height, that man could be a cheat code for us. And if he can outrun defenders like that, he's definitely going to be a problem. As now we're going to try to run a fast break. Shooting guard, he's able to get that one to go. Although it looks like he is a little shaken up there, but thankfully, he will stay in the game. You don't want to see somebody get hurt in one of these games. Bomaye gets the block, an emphatic block, but unfortunately, the purple team's able to get their rebound, and so now we got ourselves a tied ball game at 6. As Bomaye, he's trying to break somebody down. He gets stripped, actually, and there's our shooting guard able to lay down an emphatic dunk himself. So now the purple team has a lead, and we just go ahead, turn the ball over, so this lead could very well expand here. And now, but we got lucky that we actually missed that. So now we're going to try to see if we can take the lead here. Point guard is going to hand it to our power forward. I think that's Tony Glenn in our dynasty mode. He's able to get the bucket, and now, it's definitely going to be a really tight game. When you have these duplicate rosters, it really comes down to the talent and, the execution of, the user control player. As Bomaye on the purple team is now at the free throw line. He makes his first and is able to also make the second. So now it's a 2-point game here at the Ramsey Center, as Tony Glenn's going to pass it to our small forward, who passes back to Tony Glenn, but Tony Glenn makes a bad decision for us. And then our point guard goes coast to coast following the steal. But we are still able to make this a 2-point game, as the purple team, he's going to get to the point guard. He almost gets it to go, but that simply is not the case. Now we're going to run it back. Get the free. No, we actually missed the free. It's a scramble on the floor, and it shows the standings so far. And we got to see what we're dealing with. And there's Western Carolina, numbers 10 in the SoCon last season out of 12 teams. So there's definitely going to be some work to do, but we might have some guys that we might build around. Bomaye is a big example of that, is because, Bomaye's been balling out, and so is, I thought that point guard was going to make it, but he's usually a great shooter. So we're gonna definitely utilize the point guard pretty well during the course of the season. As now our backup small forward Tobamaye, he gets into foul trouble, but they missed the free throw, the second free throw. So now we got about 10 seconds left. We're going to try to see if we can get any points on the board here. So we're going to pass it out, pass it to the corner to our point guard, and there's that good shooter that I was talking about. And as we go into the halftime, the purple team is only up 23-22, so it's a 1-point game, and it really comes down to turnovers. If we didn't turn the ball so much, then it wouldn't be as much of a problem. But it's been a pretty good game, and it's been a pretty exciting midnight madness here at Western Carolina University. As we now go into the second half, as Tony Glenn on our team, he gets fouled. He's able to make the free throw, as we're going to try to extend the lead to a 2-possession game, but we actually miss it. So now if they're going to go the other way here, they might see if they can go ahead and just tie this game right now, or just cut it to a 1-point game. As shooting guard number 1, he's slicing and dicing. He's able to get into the paint, but he's able to draw the foul on Tony Glenn. And now it is still a 3-point game for us, as he does make both of those free throws, and we do end up making a 2-point shot on the other end. So later on in the second half, it's thrown up for, I believe, Michael Henderson. That's his name actually in the Dynasty. And now it's just a 1-point game. We miss our next shot, so they have a chance to take the lead here. And they're going to spot up for 3, and it's missed. However, Glenn is there for the rebound. He beats out the Glenn on our side for that offensive board, and we end up turning the ball over on the ensuing possession. And now it is all of a sudden going to be a 3-point game, and things are going to get really intense here, ladies and gentlemen, as we are down to the last 4.5 minutes of this ball game. It's still a 3-point game, and now we just got to execute, as there's the corner 3. That's good for our point guard. That man is a sharp shooter. You can't allow any space for that guy. That man can shoot it from deep. And now it's a 2-point game, and it's stolen, and we have a chance to take the lead. Bomaye going across, and he gets that dunk to go. Oh my goodness, that Bomaye, Coco Bomaye is going to be something special, as there's Henderson on the other side, making a cut to the lane, and he's able to get an emphatic dunk in response. And then to add on to it, their point guard gets an and-one opportunity. We do make a 2-pointer, but we got to get it stopped here in these next 30 seconds, as it's a 3-point game. We got to get a steal, and we get the steal, so we have a chance to tie this ball game up. We're pulling up from 3, and we missed the 3-pointer. So now we got to get a steal, or we got to get a foul, and we do end up fouling them. But we're not in the bonus yet, so there's about 20 seconds left in this Midnight Madness. A very exciting game, if I say so myself, as now they try to get it in on the inside, and they miss that. So Bomaye, he's going to pull up from 3, and he's going to miss. And so that is probably going to do it here.
In purple are going to edge it out here on Midnight Madness. It was a nice close game, though. 50-45. It could have definitely gone either way, as it was really close the entirety of this game, and I'm excited to see what's in store for our Western Carolina Catamounts basketball team as we move in to the rest of the season. So next time you see Western Carolina basketball here on the Franchise Gurus YouTube channel, we are gonna have our opening game going on the road to play against the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. So it should be a good game, should be a decent game for us. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Franchise Gurus channel. Make sure you hit that like button and hit subscribe if you happen to be brand new. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.